3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Bean Gaming. We finally have the Trida Champion. Huge shout out to Orange, and his YouTube channel is named Goofy, and so I'm going to put a link in the description down below. That way you can check out his channel, and he actually did a video with me yesterday. We did duos on all 3 maps, so go check him out and leave a comment down below in his YouTube channel, in his YouTube video, thanking him for hooking us up with the Trida Champion. But let's get down to it. The Trida Champion, if I click on him, I did get Force of Nature on him, so I rolled that on my own, and it was pretty cool. And let's take a look here. We have the 3-headed Trida Champion. That's why it's called Trida, for 3, of course. And he starts off at a 75 range, but I don't think that's actually correct. I think it's more than that, because that's the original range, and it goes up to 150. His actual range with Force of Nature is 225, as we'll see when I hop on in game. But he attacks every 2 seconds, which is really good for the amount of damage that he does. And we'll take a look at all those stats in game. And so my team, I'm going to start with Zombie Girl. We have the Trida Champion. We have Chain Dragon, Mutant Indo, Rage Claw, and Galaxia Dragon. If you're going to play on anything other than normal mode, and you might be able to get away with this with hard mode, but anything higher than that, you're going to want to make sure you put a Web Widow in there. So let's hop on in game here and check him out. Let's put on the Pumpkin Champion skin. First, make sure that we get that additional 12% boost. Here we go, and now let's hop on in game. Here we go. Sea Skylands. Let's vote for that one. Hop on in here, and we'll do normal mode. $6,500 to start, and I want to make sure that I wait to put my first placement down because I'm not exactly sure where most of the enemies are going to spawn from. Let's see, we have 2 over there. Another, yeah, okay, here we go. So we'll put the Zombie Girl on this side. Make sure we level her up. There we go, a little bit more, get there. There we go. Alright. Now it's going to be a little bit easier. We'll put one right in the middle. Notice no enemies even spawned on this side, which is kind of interesting. We'll put another Zombie Girl on this side. Do we have any enemies coming out over here yet? It doesn't look like anything just yet. I'm going to wait a moment, that way, because I have Golden Might on my Zombie Girl, she's just going to start raking in the money. Okay, I thought that portal was broken, but it's not. Alright, that's good. Let's get a little bit more money here. And now let's put down the first placement of the Trida Champion. Look at how small that range is, but if you click on him, you'll see that it is 75 to start, okay? So he's not reaching, he can't reach anywhere really, but it's 150,000 to upgrade. So let's go ahead and do that. Bam, right there. And now the range grew to 60. No, it didn't. That shrunk to 60. It's actually bigger than that. We're going to go to 90 next. And then we're going to go to 120, and then to 150, but yeah, see, these numbers are off. If you click on the 500, you see how it says 150? This is not 150 range. This is actually 225, and I think it'll be updated in a moment. We'll see if we can get that fixed, but let's take a look here at the Trida Champion. At the Trida, let me see, what's his name? Yeah, Trida Champion Dragon, and look at this. He has the 3 heads here. The purple head is actually doing damage per second, DPS. It's a DPS unit. And then the green dragon, you can see from the stomps here, he's doing the AoE. And then let's see if we can get a shot of the blue dragon. The blue dragon is doing piercing damage with, I think that, or no, projectile. I'm sorry, it's projectile damage with that projectile that he's shooting out of his mouth. Did it update yet? No, it didn't. Let's get down 2 more Trida Champions. Fully level them up. Now is it fixed? 150, 150, no, it's not fixed yet. Alright, but look at the amount of range that it covers, which is actually pretty cool, if you ask me. Let's see, Mutant Indominus is down. Let's put our other Mutant Indominus down. So we're in a really good spot right now. Is he able to cover all the way to the front? All the way up to the stairs. That's really good. Stomp. Oh, no, wait. He's stomping and he's not... Was that in the... Oh, it must not have been in the right spot then. Alright, let's see. He's still showing 150. Okay, let's get down some of these other towers here. We have Chain Dragon doing 180 range. See that 180 range compared to the Trida Champion? Trida's doing more. So that's definitely a visual glitch. We have our Galaxia Dragon, and then let's put down Eternal Glory Rage Claw. That's 120. No, it's still showing 150. That's weird. It's weird that it's doing that because I was able to get fixed when I checked him out earlier. But anyway, let's zoom on in here and take a look at him one more time. Look at the stomp damage that he does, and it's just smashing the ground, and the ground is just being thrown around. That's really cool to have that animation on there. He's got his tongue hanging out there like he's, you know, it's burning from the flames I can't even speak. It's burning from the DPS that's shooting out from the flames. And remember, the green one is the stomping damage, and then the projectile damage from the blue Trida Champion. So we're on wave 10. Force of Nature, look at that, 125,000 for all three. So in total, you're doing, what is that, 375, a little over 375 damage per second. And the breakdown, from my understanding, is this. The DPS is 50% of the overall damage per second. Then we have the stomp and the projectile that's doing 25 each. So it's not they each do 125,000 or 251,000 every time he stomps. It's a combination of all three. I think if they did all three did this, then that would be completely overpowered, and I mean, that would be really cool. I wish they would have done that, but it's not. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the Trida Champion. It's definitely a tower that you want to get, but overall, the AOE it's not that much. I mean, the Eternal Glory Rage Claw is doing way more. I mean, look at that, 682 every time he stomps, where if you take 25% of this 125, you're roughly looking at, oh, I don't know, let's see, you're roughly looking at about 40,000 every time that he stomps, and then you multiply that by 3, so looking at only about 120 every time that he stomps, where Eternal Glory Rage Claw is doing 682 every time that he stomps. So that's quite a bit of a difference. But the range is definitely something we should take into consideration as well. I'm just not sure yet. But here's the best ranks for Trida Champion. Force of Nature is the best one because there's 3 placements of him. So the Force of Nature is going to have more overall damage per second than the Eternal Glory. But if you end up rolling Eternal Glory on Trida Champion, don't change it. I would definitely keep it. You could always try and get another Trida Champion and then sell the Eternal Glory. Or just keep the Eternal Glory. If I would have rolled that on Trida Champion, I would have kept it. I would not have changed it to Force of Nature. But I just got lucky on the first time, or the first really good rank I got actually was Force of Nature. So I decided to keep that, and definitely got the best rank, which is super cool. So take a look at his stats one more time. 251,000 every 2 seconds. And that breaks down to 125.5 every second. So every damage per second there. And how much is he selling for right now in the marketplace? I haven't seen many people with him, because unless you're trying to trade up or trying to get a chain dragon, or maybe you're just in this game to do trades and try and get as many gems as possible, I mean, it really depends. He, with Force of Nature, can probably get close to 200,000 and even maybe closer to 300. So somewhere between 200,000 and 300,000 for Force of Nature or Eternal Glory. Other than that, any other rank, I would say probably right around 100,000 would be fair. 100,000 gems would be fair. As far as Robux are concerned, you know, that's a hard one, because I mean, any of these prices really depend on whoever's selling it and how much they're willing to receive and how much they're willing to sell it for. So it's so hard, especially since there's not an overly amount of Trida Champions on the market right now. So that's why the people who have them can sell them for a premium price. But overall, I would say which one's better between Chain Dragon and Trida Champion. I would say Chain Dragon is better. I mean, I could probably swap out Trida Champion for an Eternal Glory Death Singer and still be just fine. So, I mean, that's just my own 2 cents. It's not, I mean, I thought Trida Champion would be better than what it actually is. It's definitely cool, don't get me wrong. But it's not, I thought it'd be more powerful. So, I don't know. We have the boss out right now. Where's the boss spawning from the left-hand side? And he's getting that AoE damage, and of course he's getting the damage from our zombie girls here. And 20 million. All right, we have to be totally focused on him. So let's make sure that we put Galactic Dragon on strongest, Mutant Indominus on... Oh, we're good to go now. We don't have any other enemies that we have to worry about. And he is gone. There we go. There, look at him in the sky as well. What did we win? We did not get the tower. Let's quit back to the lobby. Alright, so let me know what you think of Trida Champion. I actually thought he was going to be a little bit more powerful than what he actually is. So he's a tower that you definitely don't need to have, but if you're a collector and if you... he is good, but he's not as good as I thought. So, anyways, want to definitely give a shout out to Orange for hooking us up with this. Once again, go check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description down below for that. And make sure you leave a comment in his YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to him as well. Because, I mean, like I said, he really hooked us up with this. And it's definitely a really sweet tower to have. And you saw the animations with it. And you just saw the way that he looked. And so, definitely cool. So, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!